Guys. So now that you guys are actually preparing for CAT, you guys should know that the best practice for CAT level questions is the past year CAT questions. इनसे अच्छे कोई सवाल नहीं है. Literally कोई भी classes मैं दे दूँ कोई भी और दे दे, they are never going to be as accurate as the actual real past year CAT questions. When I say past year, I don't just mean that 24. Like for example, अगर CAT 26 दे रहे हो तो 25 का नहीं, CAT 27 का 26 नहीं. Look at all the past year papers. At least the last 4 or 5 years ka papers are extremely helpful. They will give you an exact idea as to what kind of preparation do you need to do. तुम्हारा क्या level पे preparation होना चाहिए. So today we are going to solve arithmetic is the most important part of the entire QA section and जिसमें बहुत ज़्यादा लोग struggle करते हैं. हम वो पूरा पढ़ने वाले हैं of the CAT 23. Let's start. So here we have the PPT and let's start with the questions. We are going to first start with the CAT 2023 slot 1. Let's start with the questions. So what we have been given here is that Brishti went on an 8-hour trip in her car. Before the trip, the car had traveled a total of X kilometers, where X is a whole number and is a palindrome. इस पैलेंड्रोमिक का मतलब मैं समझो अगर मैं 1 2 3 2 1 ले लूँ, दैट इज व्हाट अ पैलेंड्रोम नंबर इज वेयर इट स्टार्ट्स एंड एंड्स इन द सेम मैनर. यू रीड इट आगे से या पीछे से सेम दिखेगा. X remains unchanged when its digits are reversed. Okay. The end of the trip, the car had traveled a total of 26862. This number again being palindromic, 26862. If Brishti never drove at more than 110 kilometers per hour, then the greatest possible average speed at which she drove during the trip was. Understand that if she had driven for anything like 105 for 8 hours or 95 for 8 hours, then even the last two values would have changed, because here you get 4840 and here you get 760. But the fact that the last two numbers are still the same as the first two numbers, that means the only number that changed was 268. The 8 has changed. So 26 same tha, 26 same tha, and this number is basically 8. What is the greatest possible average speed? The greatest possible average speed is 100 into 8 giving you 800. And finally यहाँ पे 8 आ जाता था, पहले 0 था. So the greatest possible average speed is going to be 100. Understand, she could have traveled at 105, 95, but they finally narrowed down or cancelled each other out to give you an average speed of 100. Okay. Mixture P is formed by removing a certain amount of coffee from a coffee jar and replacing the same amount with cocoa powder. Okay, so there is coffee and there is cocoa powder. The same amount is removed again from mixture P and is replaced with the same amount of cocoa. Okay, so there is first the original, which is 1 by 1, and then there is a mixture P that is made in which something is changed, and then there is a mixture Q. The concept that you need to know here is that, first of all, let's just see the ratio of coffee and cocoa in the mixture is 16:9. So that means I have to always write coffee divided by total. That is the OG thing, OG material divided by the total. So here there is 16 by 25. Understand, whenever this happens, I'm always doing what? I'm squaring or taking powers of the same thing that is multiplied. So this is 4 by 5, 1 into 4 by 5, this entire thing into 4 by 5. If there's a solution R, then it would have been what? 64 by 125. Would have been the same thing. But यहाँ पे ये दिया हुआ नहीं है, so nothing, no need to take it. No. Let's assume that the entire solution was 25 kg. So here, if there is 25, so this will be 25 and this will be 20. Here it will be 25 and 25. So पहले 25 किलो कॉफी था, बाद में 20 किलो हो गया, एंड अब 16 किलो हो गया. The ratio of cocoa in mixture P is 5 to that in mixture Q. Here it is 9. The ratio is 9. How do I get 5? 20 minus 20, 25 minus 20. This is the total minus coffee will give me the cocoa ka quantity. The total minus coffee, which is also given here by the way, is 9. So that is how we solve this question. In an examination, the average marks of 4 girls and 6 boys is 24. Each of the girl has the same marks while each of the boy has the same marks. Okay, so boys and girls are not equal mostly. If the marks of any girl is at most double the marks of any boy, but not less than the marks of any boy, what is the number of possible distinct integer values that are total marks of 2 girls and 6 boys is. Okay, the minimum marks of any girl can be how much? It is not less than the boy. So let's assume girls equals to boys. When boys equals to girls, so that is when what is the value of one girl? How much will one girl score? One girl will score 240 divided by 10, that is 24, right? So total score 240 हो जाएगा. So I also know because both of them are equal and the average is 24. So I know that 4 girls plus 6 boys is equal to 240. And I can also write 6 boys as, because why am I taking 6 boys? Because last में मुझे क्या बोला है? 2 girls and 6 boys. तो 6 boys से related कुछ ना कुछ निकालेंगे हम. तो I will know 6 boys is equal to 240 minus 4g. This is going to be important in the future. Seems like it. Now, let's assume girls का minimum value कितना हो सकता है? What is the maximum value that girls can take? Uh, the marks of any girl is at most double the marks of any boy. So if girls का marks double of any boy है, then it will be 4 girls plus 3 girls, because 1 girl equals to 2 boys ना, तो 6 boys equals to 3 girls हो जाएगा. Based on that logic I'm saying. So now I know that मुझे एक गर्ल का मिल जाएगा, कितना हो जाएगा? That is 7g is equal to 240 and g is equal to 240 by 7, giving you 30 and 34.28. I know that. So now I have to figure out what is the maximum and minimum. मुझे इसमें निकालना है कि कितना integer values हो सकता है. So I have to just figure this out. What are the maximum and minimum values? Understand this. There is nowhere it is given that scores point में नहीं हो सकता. Scores कुछ भी हो सकता है, right? मुझे सिर्फ integer values निकालनी है. So I will play on this only. 6 boys is equal to 240 girls. 240 minus 4 girls. ठीक है? Now, uh, okay, I have to find what are the different values of this. So what is the maximum value of this? The maximum value कब होगा? जब गर्ल्स का वैल्यू मिनिमम है. तो आई विल टेक दिस एज, सॉरी मुझे टोटल निकालना है 2 गर्ल्स प्लस 6 बॉयज का. 2 गर्ल्स प्लस 6 बॉयज, मुझे इसका मैक्सिमम वैल्यू निकालना है. मैक्सिमम वैल्यू मैं 6 बॉयज को कन्वर्ट करके क्या लिख दूंगा? 240 माइनस 4g इज इक्वल टू, दैट इज 240 माइनस 2g. तो मुझे इसका वैल्यूज निकालना है और मैं g को सब्सटीट्यूट करूंगा. पहला वाला g का वैल्यू 24, तो 24 into 8 will give me 192. दिस इज द मैक्सिमम वैल्यू. इफ आई वांट टू फाइंड द मिनिमम वैल्यू तो मैं g की मैक्सिमम वैल्यू डाल दूंगा. सो दैट इज 34 60 68.56. 68.56 इसमें से निकाल दूंगा, तो आई विल रिमूव बेसिकली 68.56 नहीं निकालूंगा. अगर निकालना भी है तो 171.44, दैट विल बी द वैल्यू. बट आई वॉन्ट ओनली इंटीजर वैल्यूज, तो मैं ये छोड़ के 172 लूंगा. 172 से 190 तक कितने इंटीजर्स हैं? We subtract them and add 1. तो 20 plus 1 giving you 21. I know a tough question. दिखने में arithmetic था पर ये exactly arithmetic नहीं था. ये थोड़ा बहुत सबके बीच में था. Number system, arithmetic, algebra सबके बीच में है. It's a tough category question. I will definitely say this is a question that was worth leaving. Geeta sells 2 objects A and B at the same price, such that she makes a profit of 20% on object A and a loss of 10% on object B. Okay? So 120A is equal to 90B. I know that. If she increases the selling price such that the objects A and B are still sold at equal price and a profit of 10% is made on B. Okay, then I have to just figure out what is the profit made on A will be nearest to. Simple. तो अगर B is 110B, तो how much will A be? Is equal to dash into A. It's actually pretty simple. बस मुझे क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई करना है और कुछ नहीं करना है. तो 120 into 110 divided by 90. That is 1320 divided by 9. 9 into 1 and 9 into यहाँ पे कितना बन जाएगा? 4. 42. 9 into 4 and finally यहाँ पे 6 बचेगा. 6 146 point something and क्योंकि 6 बैठ रहा है तो 4 वापस 6 आ जाएगा. तो I will mark this as 146.66666 और 47% profit. Okay, 147. तो मतलब 47% प्रॉफिट बनेगा ए में. अ वेरी सिंपल जस्ट क्रॉस मल्टीप्लीकेशन का क्वेश्चन और कुछ नहीं था. For all of you who are planning on taking the MBA CET after the CAT, Trust me, Crackavitas is the best place where you can be. This year, out of 300 students at JB Amazon Syndrome, 69 are Crackavitas students. So that is an amazing result. And literally, I would say that और किसी का भी इतना result नहीं है. If you guys are serious about CAT, CET, then Crackavitas is the best place to be at. चलो. The salaries of three friends, Sita, Geeta, Meeta, are initially 5, 6, 7. So I will take them the most common ones. That is 500, 600, and 700. In the first year, they get salary hikes of 20, 25, and 20. तो ये बन जाएगा 600, ये बन जाएगा 750, and this will be 840. In the second year, Sita and Meeta get salary hikes of 40% and 25% respectively. ये बन जाएगा 840, and this will be 25%. इसमें बढ़ जाएगा, so it will be 25%. That will be 210, 1050. And Geeta becomes equal to the mean salary of the three friends. इनका mean salary कितना हो जाएगा? 1890 divided by 3. If Geeta is the mean salary of the three friends, then it does not matter. मुझे बस इन दोनों का average ले लेना है. Geeta will still stay the average only because she is anyway the mean. तो वो mean value रखो या निकालो फर्क नहीं पड़ता है. So that is why 240 and I will get 1890 divided by 2 only, giving me 945. Now the salary hike of Geeta in the second year is, इसका salary hike कितना हो जाएगा? I'll get 945 divided by 750 into 100. I'll take 25 into 4, 25 into 30, and 0 इधर रहने दूंगा ऐसे ही. 3 into 10 ले लूंगा. 3 into 315, 315 into 4 divided by 10. So I'll just take 315 into 4, 1260 divided by 10, giving me 126. So Geeta got a 26% raise in her salary. Option C. ऐसे करना है क्वेश्चन. A very easy solve. Very easy solve. The amount of job that Amal, Sunil and Kamal can individually do in a day are in harmonic progression. Harmonic progression का मतलब क्या? 1 by A, 1 by S and 1 by K. ये जो A, S और K है ना, ये 3 are in harmonic arithmetic progression. Kamal can take twice as much time as Amal to do the same amount of work. Kamal takes twice as much time. So I will say that these values are: A की capacity of work is 4, B Sunil की capacity is 3 and Kamal की capacity is 2. Assuming that a total work is 12 units. Because in तीन का LCM और कुछ नहीं. If Amal and Sunil work for 4 days and 9 days respectively, Kamal needs 16 work of days to finish the job. Number of days Sunil will take to finish the job working alone. ये पूरा सेंटेंस यूजलेस है. इट्स एब्सोल्युटली यूजलेस, क्योंकि ये बेसिकली वही चीज बोलेगा जो हमें पता है, क्योंकि सब में थोड़ी ना बीच में से कुछ सिचुएशन चेंज हो जाएगा. तो आई विल जस्ट डायरेक्टली गो टू द लास्ट पॉइंट. व्हाट इज द नंबर ऑफ डेज दैट सुनील विल टेक टू फिनिश द जॉब वर्किंग अलोन? सुनील की कैपेसिटी क्या है? 1/3. तो 1/3 इसका हो जाएगा. सो दैट इज 1/3 इंटू 12, गिविंग यू 36 days. So 36 days is the total amount of time that Sunil will take to finish the work. Now if you want to even check this, जो हमें ये sentence दिया हुआ है, Amal and Sunil work for 4 days and 9 days. Amal 4 days में 1 unit का काम करता है. सुनील 3 units का काम करता है 9 days. तो मतलब 1/3 into 3 plus 3 units का काम करेगा. बचा हुआ काम कितना है? 8 units of work is pending. This is finished by Kamal at the rate of 1/2. ये देखो 1/2 है ना, तो डिवाइडेड बाय 1/2 गिविंग यू 16 days. तो बेसिकली वो इन्फॉर्मेशन यूजलेस था, वो कुछ अपने काम का नहीं था. हमने उसके बिना ही आंसर फटफट निकाल दिया. Anil invests 22,000 for 6 years in a certain scheme with 4% simple interest. 4% interest per annum compounded half yearly. Okay, so 22,000 into 4% compounded half yearly, तो 1.02, the whole raised to 12, because 12 times interest मिलेगा. Sunil invests in the same scheme for 5 years and reinvests the entire amount received at the end of 5 years for 10% simple interest. If the amounts received by both at the end of 6 years are the same, okay, Sunil invest करता है some x value वो 5 साल के लिए सेम स्कीम में इन्वेस्ट करता है 1.02 द होल रेस टू 10 बिकॉज 5 into 2 कर देंगे क्योंकि कंपाउंडेड हाफ ईयरली है एंड देन ही पुट्स स्टफ ऑन सिंपल इंटरेस्ट ऑफ 10%. तो 11/10 बन जाएगा बिकॉज 10% एक्स्ट्रा मिल रहा है एंड द वैल्यूज आर द सेम. आई हैव टू जस्ट प्ले अराउंड विद दिस. ये 1.02 रेस टू 10 पूरा कट होके यहाँ पे रेस टू 2 बन जाएगा. तो 1.0404 मैंने कुछ नहीं 1.02 का स्क्वायर निकाल लिया. इट्स समथिंग जो ओरली भी हो सकता है. मैं इसको डिवाइड करके यहाँ पे 2000 और इसको मल्टीप्लाई करके 20,000 बना दूंगा. 20,000 into 1.0404 that is 20808 is equal to x. Also, this is a question that is directly repeated in the 2024 का CAT. नाम सेम, numbers same, everything is the bloody same. तो डेफिनेटली तुम्हारा कैट का पास्ट ईयर का क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करके बहुत ज्यादा फायदा होगा. एक्सेप्ट 2024 में इसमें ऑप्शंस दिए थे, 2023 में टीटा पूछा था. सो दैट इज हाउ यू सॉल्व दिस क्वेश्चन वेरी क्विकली. Arvind travels from town A to B, Surbi from B to A, both starting at the same time along the same route. Let's make a figure. Town A, town B. After meeting each other, they basically meet each other in TRs, and ये यहाँ से आ रही है तो TRs. Arvind takes and Arvind यहाँ से निकलता है एंड यहाँ पहुँचता है एंड हु इज दैट सुरभि. सुरभि यहाँ से निकल के यहाँ पहुँचती है. Arvind takes 6 hours to reach and Surbi takes 24 hours to reach town A. If Arvind travel at 54 kilometers per hour, then the distance in kilometer between town A and town B is. I know that ये वाला distance समझो अगर ये D1 है तो इसको D2 ले लो. It's as simple as that. और कुछ नहीं करना है. हमें total distance तो पता नहीं है तो D1 D2 ही लेना पड़ेगा. Arvind का speed is what? Speed is equal to distance upon time. तो D1 by T is equal to D2 by 6. तो एंड ये जो सुरभि है, सुरभि की स्पीड क्या बन जाएगी? D2 by T इज इक्वल टू D1 by 24, क्योंकि दोनों का स्पीड तो सेम ही रहेगा. कोई भी एक चीज को इक्वेट कर दो. लेट्स टेक मैं D1 ले लेता हूं तो आई विल गेट, ये D1 एक साइड ले लो तो आई विल गेट T इंटू D2 by 6 is equal to 24 D2 by T. T square is equal to 24 into 6, that is 144. T is equal to 12. अब मुझे पता है दैट अरविंद इधर इसको 12 घंटे लगते हैं, इधर इसको 6 आवर्स लगता है. व्हाट इज द टोटल ट्रैवल टाइम ऑफ अरविंद? टोटल ट्रैवल टाइम इज 18 आवर्स एंड हिज स्पीड इज 54 किलोमीटर्स पर आवर. तो आई जस्ट मल्टीप्लाई 54 into 18. लेट्स मल्टीप्लाई. एग्जाम में तुम कैलकुलेटर यूज करना. 2 3 40 44 47 7 4 9. Answer should be 972. That is how you solve this question in a very fast manner. So the answer is 972. As I told you guys, there is 69 students from Krakow test at JBMS in Sydenham in 2025. What sets us apart is, first of all, I'll say our mock analysis module is the best. There is literally nobody जिसका mock analysis module हमारे जैसा है, because we are the only ones with a personalized mock analysis module. That means तुम्हारा, तुम्हारे बाजू वाले का और तुम्हारे बेस्ट फ्रेंड का और तुम्हारी गर्लफ्रेंड का सबका एनालिसिस एकदम अलग होगा. इट इज मेड बेस्ड ऑन यू ओनली. एंड ऑन टॉप ऑफ दैट वी हैव 270 प्लस आवर्स ऑफ लाइव लेक्चर्स. इतने और किधर भी नहीं है. एंड ऑब्वियसली रिजल्ट्स आर द बेस्ट थिंग दैट वी ऑलवेज गिव. सिंस द लास्ट 4 years we have been unbeaten in results. So yeah, I hope that you guys understand and make a wise decision. So guys, let's start with the CAT 2023 slot 2 ka PYQs, mainly the arithmetic part. Pipes A and C are fill pipes, while pipe B is a drain pipe of the tank. Pipe B empties the tank in 1 hour less than the time taken by pipe A to fill the empty tank. When pipe A, B, C are turned on together, the empty tank is filled in 2 hours. If pipe B and C are turned on together when the tank is empty and B is turned off after 1 hour, then pipe C will take another 1 hour 15 minutes. So C total 2 hour 15 minutes काम करता है to fill the remaining tank. If pipe A can fill the empty tank in less than 5 hours, then the time taken in minutes by pipe C to fill the empty tank is. Understand, when you guys see this question, तुम ये क्वेश्चन तुमने पहले भी देखा होगा डेफिनेटली, लोग हमेशा इसको रेसिप्रोकल्स लेते हैं, फ्रैक्शन से सॉल्व करते हैं, इट बिकम्स वेरी वेरी एक्सट्रीमली अनोइंग. Try to understand my method and why it is so much better, and it will give you definitely good answers. This is based on purely understanding how cat works. समझो a का मुझे पता है that a is less than 5 hours, right? तो a मोस्टली बेस्ड ऑन द क्वेश्चन, बेस्ड ऑन माई एक्सपीरियंस, a हैज टू बी एन इंटीजर. मुझे पता है b empties द टैंक इन 1 hour लेस देन a. तो मैं पकड़ता हूँ a का 1 hour तो नहीं हो सकता, लेस देन 5 hours है तो 5 hours तो भी नहीं हो सकता. तो हाउ मच कैन a बी? a कैन बी 2 hours, 3 hours और 4 hours. I will take the total work as the LCM of all three of these. The total work is 12. Hmm? Now let's assume, now let's see the equations that I've been given. 2a plus 2b plus 2c is equal to total work. Here I have assumed the total work to be 12. Also I know that, and ये plus नहीं है, ये minus है because b खाली करता है. Also I know that minus b plus 2.25c, because 2.25 ना 2 hour 1 hour 15 minutes तो चालू b के साथ था और बाद में अकेला अकेला चालू था. So 2.25 hours is equal to also 12. Now I have to find a scenario where I can take three values of a. मुझे a का वैल्यू सब्स्टिट्यूट करूंगा तो मुझे b का मिल जाएगा. एंड फाइनली माय आंसर विल बी डन वेरी इजीली. if I assume that a का वैल्यू is 2, let's just see. Now I'm saying that I know the answer, but मैं तुम्हें बोलता हूँ that मुझे वो देख के ही पता चल गया आंसर क्या होने वाला है. बट अगर तुम गलत अज्यूम करते हो, समझो अगर तुमने a का वैल्यू 2 अज्यूम किया, तो a की कैपेसिटी कितनी बन जाएगी? a will take 2 hours to fill the tank, तो a की कैपेसिटी is +6. b की कैपेसिटी, b will do it in 1 hour, तो b will be -12. तो +6 -12 -6, तो c का कितना बन जाएगा? 2c is equal to 18 and c is equal to 9 बन जाएगा. ओके, सब्स्टिट्यूट इट हियर. इफ आई सब्स्टिट्यूट दिस हियर, ओके, तो क्या बनेगा? नहीं सॉरी, यहाँ पे -12 तो -24 बन जाएगा. एंड यहाँ पे 2a तो यहाँ पे 12 बन जाएगा. तो आई गेट -12 यहाँ जाएगा 24, तो c का वैल्यू बन जाएगा +12. लेट्स सब्स्टिट्यूट इट हियर, अज्यूमिंग जो दोनों इक्वेशन सेटिस्फाई तो होने ही चाहिए. तो c का वैल्यू इधर कितना बन जाएगा? 2.25, दैट इज 24 + 3 27. 27 equals to 12 and minus b का वैल्यू इज -12. बट इज इट satisfying the equation? LHS RHS दोनों इक्वल नहीं आ रहे. दैट मीन्स माई assumption is wrong. A is not this. Understand that this is a much simpler method than the method that you guys are seeing everywhere on YouTube. वो अच्छा नहीं है मेथड, वो एग्जाम में यूज नहीं कर पाओगे. नाउ लेट्स अज्यूम a is 3 hours. a अगर a 3 hours है तो a का कैपेसिटी विल बी 4 units per hour. तो b will be doing it in 2 hours, तो b का कैपेसिटी इज -6. Let's see, 2a will be +8 -12 -4 +4. c का कैपेसिटी यहाँ पे 8 बन जाएगा, +8. Let's calculate if this is giving me the right answer. Minus b, that is -6, plus 2.25 into 8, 16 plus 2, that is 18, is equal to 12. If you understand, my LHS equals to RHS आ गया. This is something that we are used to doing in school. So that is why my this assumption that A will take 3 hours is perfect. Okay? Now, again assuming that तुमने समझो अगर 4 किया होता, 4 भी गलत ही आता था, but I will prove it to you. समझो अगर A का कैपेसिटी, लाइक A को 4 hours लगते थे सॉल्व करने के लिए, मतलब पूरा फिल करने के लिए, तो क्या होता था? A would have been, A का कैपेसिटी would have been 3 units. A would have been +3 units. B का कितना होता था? -4 units. अज्यूम लाइक यहाँ पे सब्सटीट्यूट करो, +6 -8, तो -2 +2, C इक्वल्स टू +7 आ जाता था. तो यहाँ पे 7 into 2.25 will never give me an integer answer. मुझे integer answer चाहिए, it will not be possible. So that is why this method gives you a very quick, a very perfect and a very logical way of solving. Now I know that C का कैपेसिटी, मैंने बोला A का कैपेसिटी 3 है, A takes 3 hours, तो मुझे C का कैपेसिटी कितना आ गया था? 8 + 8. तो C को कितना टाइम लगेगा अकेला अकेला 12 भरने के लिए? 1.5 hours, that is 90 minutes. Understand, this question is solvable within seconds. अगर तुम इस तरीके से सॉल्व करते हो तो। अदरवाइज ये क्वेश्चन को आराम से तुम 7-8 मिनट डाल दोगे, इट इज नॉट वर्थ इट इन द एग्जाम। मीनू परचेजेस अ पेयर ऑफ सनग्लासेस एट 1000 एंड सेल्स टू कनु एट 20% प्रॉफिट। तो मीनू का पहले 1000, 1200। नाउ कनु सेल्स इट बैक टू मीनू एट 12% लॉस, 20% लॉस। तो 20% लॉस मतलब इसको कितने में ये आइटम मिल गई वापस? 960 में मिल गई, बिकॉज 240 का लॉस हो गया। नाउ finally, Minu sells the same pair of glasses to Tanu. If the total profit made by Minu from all her transaction is rupees 500, then the percentage of profit made by Manu when she sold the pair of glasses to Tanu is, okay. समझो that Minu पहले made a profit of 200. So now she has to make a profit of 300. If she makes a profit of 300, then she has to sell this stuff for 1260 divided by 960. So I have to calculate what is this in terms of percentage. That is 4 into 25, 4 into 24, 24 into 4 करेंगे तो इमीडिएटली नहीं आएगा। 6 into 21, 6 into 4, 21 into 25 divided by 4, तो that is 500, 525 divided by 4 giving me 131 point something, so 131.25 to be precise. सो आई अंडरस्टैंड दैट उसका सेकेंड टाइम जब प्रॉफिट बन रहा है तब शी इज सेलिंग इट फॉर 131.25, दैट इज 31.25% प्रॉफिट। दैट इज हाउ यू सॉल्व दिस क्वेश्चन, अ वेरी इजी वे ऑफ सॉल्विंग, अ वेरी फास्ट वे। Ravi is driving at a speed of 40 kilometers per hour on a road. Vijay is 54 meters behind Ravi and is driving in the same direction as Ravi. Okay, there is Ravi, there is Vijay who is 54 meters away, and there is Ashok driving from the opposite direction at 50 kilometers per hour. These are both going in this direction. And there is Ashok who is going at 50 kilometers per hour and is 225 meters away. तो ये total distance 225 meters है. The speed in kilometer at which Vijay should drive so that all three cross each other at the same time is. Understand that how much time will they take. This one is traveling at 40, this one is traveling at 90. They collectively are traveling at 90 kilometers per hour, 40 and 50. So I will do 90 into 5 by 18. That is 25 meters per second. They are going to meet in 9 seconds. 225 divided by 5 gives me 9 seconds. So 9 seconds by Vijay should also be meeting him. But Vijay is 54 meters away. So Vijay needs to travel 6 meters per second faster than Ravi is traveling. तो इसका हम कैलकुलेट करेंगे, इसका कितना बन जाएगा, हाउ मच 6 meters per second is faster than Ravi. तो आई विल जस्ट टेक रवि का स्पीड एंड ऐड वॉट एवर विजय का एक्स्ट्रा स्पीड इज दैट। तो इसको मीटर्स पर सेकेंड को किलोमीटर्स पर आवर में कन्वर्ट करना है इंटू 18/5, 1.2 इंटू 18, 21.6 kilometers per hour. Okay. Now, Vijay is already, Ravi is traveling at 40. Vijay needs to travel at 21.6 faster. So Vijay ki speed has to be 40 plus 21.6, giving me 61.6. That is my answer, solved in a very, very fast manner. I hope you guys understood this. In a company, 20% of the employees work in the manufacturing department. If the total salary obtained by all the manufacturing employees is 1/6 of the total salary obtained by all the employees in the company. So let's say that the total number of employees in manufacturing is 1, then the others will be 4, because this is 20% of the total. But and their salaries are X and Y respectively. But I know that they take 1/6 of the total salary. So X by total salary, that is X plus 4Y, is equal to what? 1/6. So I have to just solve this. And what do I have to find? What is the ratio of average salary obtained by manufacturing to the average salary obtained by the non-manufacturing employees? I have to just take x and y का ratio निकालना है मुझे. It's going to be a very simple thing. 6x यहाँ पे x, तो 5x equals to 4y. Sorry, 5x equals to 4y and x by y is equal to 4 by 5. A very simple solution, a very fast answer. Definitely a question जो कैट में सॉल्व करना चाहिए था. Anil borrows 2 lakhs at an interest rate of 8% per annum, compounded half yearly. He repays 10320, so that is 2 lakhs into 1.04 the whole square, because he ends up paying this much at the end of the first year minus 10320 and closes the loan by paying the outstanding amount at the end of the third year. So he will pay, how much is the outstanding amount? That is this entire thing into 1.04 the whole raised to 4, because total 2 साल जाएंगे. Then the total interest in rupees paid over the 3 years is nearest to. I have to just subtract 2 lakh का value because तो ही मुझे interest मिलेगा. And I have to add 10320. This is the interest paid. So this entire thing plus 10320. It's nothing but a calculator question. Let's just open up the calculator. If I'm opening the calculator, I'll take the same thing, nothing else. I'll just take 2 lakhs into 1.04 twice minus 10320. I got this 2 lakh 6,000. I'll multiply this by 1.04 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4 minus 2 lakhs plus 10320. It's 51310.86. It's nothing but a calculator question. 51311. That is how we solve this question very fast. Let's move ahead. Sorry, I went here by mistake. Yep. The price of a precious stone is directly proportional to the square of its weight. Sita has a precious stone weighing 18 units. If she breaks it into 4 pieces with each piece having a distinct integer weight, okay? So 1, 2, 3 and 4 will always be equal to 18. Then the difference between the highest and the lowest possible values of the total price of the 4 pieces will be this much. When will the value be lowest? The value is lowest when all 4 are very close to each other. That is when the value will be lowest. So when will the value be lowest? इसको divide by 4 कर दो. 18 divided by 4 gives me 4.5. 4.5 के आजू बाजू integer values ले लो. That is 4, 5, 3 and 6. How much will be the value? It is proportional to the square of its size. तो अंडरस्टैंड दैट इसका वैल्यू कितना बन जाएगा 3 स्क्वायर 9 प्लस 16 प्लस 25 प्लस 36. So I'll calculate this 9 15 34 34 70 70 86. यहाँ पे the value will be 86k. But what if I want to take the highest value, if I want to maximize? अगर मैक्सिमाइज करना है तो मैं चीज़ों को जितना हो सके उतना दूर रखूंगा. आई विल ट्राई टू कीप देम as far away as possible. 1, 2, 3 and 12 मैं इनको सबसे दूर रखने की ट्राई कर रहा हूँ. आई नीड द बिगेस्ट नंबर पॉसिबल हियर. सो देन लेट्स सी दैट वैल्यू कितना आ जाएगा मेरा सबका. अगर मैं स्क्वायर कर दूँ तो आई विल गेट व्हाट 1, 4, 9 and 144. So that is 5, 5 and 5 and 9, that is 14, 14, 156, 150, sorry, 14 and 158, 158k. I know that इनका difference, that is 72k, is equal to 288,000. So I get k ka value as this is a direct into 4, that is 4,000. A very simple way. Now I need to know the original price of the precious stone. 18 square into 4,000. That is 18 into 18. For the people who don't remember the square, I'll even calculate it for you guys. That is 4. That is 32. Sorry. And there is 8, 8, 16, 16, 19. Sorry, 16 and 8, 8, 64. Sorry, I'm really sorry for that. 18 into 18, that is 64. Here is 6 carryover. 8, 8, 16, 16, 22. There is 2 and here it's going to be 3, which is the exact square of 18. So 324 into 4,000. I'll take 1296,000. So that is 12,96,000. Answer option A. ये answer आ गया. A very quick way of solving this question, the easiest approach to the question. Jayant brought a certain number of white shirts at the rate of 1,000 per piece and a certain number of blue shirts at 1125 per piece. For each shirt, he then set a fixed market price, which was 25% higher than the average cost of all shirts. He sold all shirts at a discount of 10% and made a total profit of 51,000. Okay. Assume that the average price of all shirts was how much? 100. I'm just assuming this, so there is no इसका कोई हाथ पैर नहीं है. Yeah, I'm sorry, I had some tech issue maybe. Yeah, as I was saying, इसका कुछ हाथ पैर नहीं है, मैं बस 100 assume कर रहा हूँ. Then what was his mark price? His mark price was 125, but he gave a discount of 10%, making it 112.5, because इसका 10% will be 12.5, तो इसमें से माइनस कर दिया मैंने. So अब इसका प्रॉफिट कितना है? His profit is 12.5%, but I know that the profit is 51,000. So I can figure out what was the original value. 12.5% matlab 1 by 8 of whatever the original value was. So the original value will become what? 408,000. So 4,08,000. This is the overall value. But now look, there is something very beautiful. The maximum possible total number of shirts that he could have bought. अगर मुझे maximum number of shirts चाहिए तो मुझे सस्ते वाले shirts सबसे ज़्यादा रखने पड़ेंगे. I need the most number of cheapest shirts. But if I have two pieces of the costlier shirt, then I will have, in the end I will have 250. Similarly, if there are 4 pieces, there will be 500, but यहाँ पे 0 0 है. It will only come when I have 8 pieces of this shirt. So when I have 8 pieces of 1125, I will get 9,000. So there are white shirts and there are blue shirts. I will keep 8 pieces of the white shirt, giving me 9,000 as the value, which will give me 399,000. And these are all of 1,000 rupees per piece. So that is, there will be 399 shirts. So my total number of shirts, which is the maximum value, will be 407. That is how I maximize the number of shirts. A very simple way of solving and a very effective way of solving. A container has 40 liters of milk. Then 4 liters are removed from the container and replaced with 4 liters of water. The process of replacing 4 liters of liquid in the container with an equal volume of water is continued repeatedly. So first it is 1 by 1. So that is 40 by 40. Then it becomes 36 by 40. If you realize how much is it getting multiplied by? 9 by 40. It's getting multiplied by 9 by 10. Nothing else. Right? Every time the same thing will happen. So that is, it is becoming 0.9 each and every time. Into 0.9 into 0.9 into 0.9. So I have to just take the powers of into 0.9. So into 0.9, if I do it twice, it will become 0.81. If I do it 3 times, 0.729. I have to figure out when does the value become less than 50%. ये बहुत standard question है, ये question बहुत बार आ चुका है. And you guys, all you have to do is just take the calculator. Again, I'll open the calculator. कोई भी value ले लो, 1 into 0.9. This is one time, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Seventh time पे it becomes less than water. So that means milk has to be less than half of the solution. So the answer is 7 times. It's a theta type question. Type in 7 and move ahead. Okay? Chal. Now, this is just a photo of a few people who have gotten, because मैं सारे 69 की photos डाल ही नहीं सका screen पे. There are so many people. But yeah, these are the number of people who have, like, these are a few of the people who have gotten into JBIMS through JBIMS and SIMSRI through Crack Every Test. So obviously जिन का JBI, you can see it through the walls as well. ठीक है guys? चलो. CAT 23 slot 3. Let's start with the arithmetic questions of CAT 23 slot 3 PYQs. A very good slot, one of the toughest years of CAT. Let's start with it. The population of a town in 2020 was 1 lakh. The population decreased by Y% from 20 to 21 and increased by X% from 21 to 22. Okay? It went down and it went up, where x and y are two natural numbers. If the population in 22 was greater than the population in 2020 and the difference between x and y is 10, then the lowest possible population of town in 2021 was. Okay, now understand, अगर x और y का डिफरेंस 10 है and y पहले हुआ और x बाद में हुआ and the population increased to more than original value, that means that x has to be greater than y, तो ही हो सकता है वरना नहीं होगा. And the difference is difference is 10, so that means if it first reduced by 20%, so now it increased by 30%. So here I would suggest that तुम वो वाला पागलपन मत करना, that तुम 1 lakh into 1 minus y by 100 and 1 plus x by 100 करोगे and this has to be just greater than 1 lakh. ये प्लीज मत करना, दिस डज नॉट मेक एनी सेंस टू डू इन द एग्जाम, तुम्हारे पास इतना टाइम नहीं है. आई सजेस्ट स्टार्ट यूजिंग द ऑप्शंस. अंडरस्टैंड दैट हाउ मच इज दिस 73,000, दैट इज 27% डाउन, सो दिस इज minus 27%, so this will be plus 34%. So मतलब I have to just multiply this by 1.34. Let's do it. So if it is 73,000 into 1.34, it is not working. मेरे लिए आंसर बराबर नहीं आ रहा, right? Sorry, 1.37, my bad. I've written it wrong here. Yeah, 73,000 into 1.37. Give me the answer as 1 lakh, like 1 lakh 10,000. I also know that 73 into 137 आराम से 1 lakh 10, 1 lakh and 10 आ जाएगा. So this has to be my answer. But if at all you had marked something else, तो क्या होता था? नाउ इफ एट ऑल यू हैड मार्क, समझो अगर तुम 72 से चेक करते रहे, अगर फर्स्ट ऑप्शन हमारा आंसर नहीं होता, तो इट वुड हैव बीन 72,000 which is 28% less into 1.38. My answer would have been less than 1 lakh. 75,000, so that is 25% into 1.35. It is going way above. Similarly 74 का देख लेते हैं, that is 74,000, 26 into 1.36. Again it is going higher. My nearest value is 73,000 पे 1 lakh 10. So that is why option A is my answer. ये सिर्फ कैलकुलेटर क्वेश्चन था और कुछ नहीं था. A boat takes 2 hours to travel downstream a river from port A to port B and 3 hours to return to port A. So basically it goes downstream in 2 hours and comes upstream in 3 hours. तो आई विल से टोटल जो है डिस्टेंस उसको 2 और 3 का एलसीएम ले लेते हैं, दैट इज 6 किलोमीटर्स. तो डाउनस्ट्रीम स्पीड इज 3, अपस्ट्रीम स्पीड इज 2 and the speed of the boat without the stream is 2.5 and the speed of the stream is 0.5. This is the boat and this is the stream. Now another boat takes 6 hours to travel from port B to port A. So I will take this as B1 and S तो सेम ही रहेगा speed of the stream. Now there will be a B2. ये क्या करती है, इसको टोटल 6 आवर्स लगता है, मतलब यहां से यहां जाके वापस आने को 6 आवर्स लगता है. नाउ एनी पर्सन विल टेल यू दैट इसका स्पीड नीचे वाले टाइम स्पीड ज्यादा रहेगा, बिकॉज जितना भी है B2 प्लस 0.5 हो जाएगा एंड यहाँ पे B2 माइनस 0.5 हो जाएगा. नाउ मेनी पीपल विल डू इट इन व्हाट मैनर, ये टोटल डिस्टेंस जो है 6 किलोमीटर इसको 3 करके 3 divided by B2 plus 0.5 plus 3 divided by B2 minus 0.5 equals to 6 कर देंगे. ये नहीं करना चाहिए. It does not make any sense. It does not help you in any way. तो इससे अच्छा है ना, मैं रेकमेंड करता हूँ ये सब पागलपन मत करो. तुम्हें इतना पता है ना दैट इसको टोटल 6 आवर्स लगता है, तो नीचे जाने को आधा टाइम तो थोड़ी लगेगा. इट कांट बी दैट 3 hours and 3 hours. दिस इज नॉट पॉसिबल बिकॉज स्पीड अलग अलग है एंड डिस्टेंस सेम है. सो दिस विल बी लेस देन 3 and this will be greater than 3. So now we start using the options. What is this value? 2.23 is square root of 5. तो 2.25 ले लो, अप्रोक्सीमेट करो. 12 into 2.25 minus 2 is equal to 12 into 0.25 giving me 3. This will be very close to 3. This answer is going to be very close to 3. 3 into 2.25 minus 1 मतलब 1.25 into 3, 3 से बढ़ गया. This cannot be my answer. My answer has to be less than 3. Okay. 3 into 3 minus 2.25. So 3 into 0.75 gave me 2.25. This can be the answer. and 3 into 3.35 plus something will always be greater than 3. So my answer can be 3 or 2.25. बट एज आई ऑलरेडी टोल्ड यू अंडरस्टैंड दैट इसका स्पीड बहुत कम होगा, इसका स्पीड 25 30 35 नहीं होगा, बिकॉज इसको 3 किलोमीटर का डिस्टेंस कवर करने के लिए भी 3 से जस्ट थोड़ा ही टाइम लग रहा है फॉर अ स्पीड. सो दिस विल बी अ स्पीड ऑफ व्हाट, 2 से 3 के बीच में. अगर 2 से 3 किलोमीटर पर आवर के स्पीड के बीच में वो चल रहा है और 0.5 का फर्क पड़ रहा है, सो दैट इज अ बिग पुश, बिकॉज सीधा 50 लाइक 25% का पुश मिल रहा है, 20 से 25% का पुश. सो दैट इज गोइंग टू बी अ ह्यूज डिफरेंस इन टाइम, इट इज नॉट गोइंग टू बी अ स्मॉल डिफरेंस इन टाइम. तो इट कैनॉट बी 3 और द 2.9 और 2.8 जो भी वैल्यू आता है, इट कांट बी दैट, इट हैज टू बी क्लोजर टू 2.25. दैट इज वाई माई ऑप्शन इज गोइंग टू बी ऑप्शन सी. ऐसे सॉल्व करोगे, स्मार्टली सॉल्व करोगे तो कैट में अच्छे मार्क्स लाओगे, वरना तुम सिर्फ घिसते रहोगे पेन एंड इट विल नेवर हेल्प यू. सो सॉल्व इन अ स्मार्ट मैनर, डोंट सॉल्व लाइक अ रोबोट. A merchant purchases cloth at a rate of 100 per meter and receives 5 centimeter length of cloth free for every 100 centimeters. Okay, 100 में था, but he actually ends up with 105 instead of 100. Now he sells the same cloth at 110 per meter. I'll that's वो 110 में बेचता है, बट ही चीट्स हिज कस्टमर बाय गिविंग 95 लेंथ फॉर अ क्लॉथ ऑफ एवरी 100 सेंटीमीटर्स. तो वो 95 का पैसा 95 देता है, बट 110 का पैसा लेता है. नाउ इफ द मर्चेंट प्रोवाइड्स अ 5% डिस्काउंट रिजल्टिंग इन अ प्रॉफिट अर्न बाय हिम, तो फाइनली ये प्रॉफिट डिस्काउंट देता है 5% का. दिस इज स्टैंडर्ड वे ऑफ कैलकुलेटिंग SICI जो मैं हमेशा सिखाता हूँ. दिस इज व्हाट आई टीच इन माई लेक्चर्स. इट रियली हेल्प्स द स्टूडेंट्स वेरी मच. So I will take 105 into 11 divided by 10. 105, 105, 1155 divided by 10, 115.5. The profit percentage is 15.5 percentage. You got this question in seconds, and even you guys can if you learn properly. जल्दी जल्दी solve करना सीखो. This question. Rahul and Rakshita and Gurmeet working together would have taken more than 7 days to finish a job. Okay. On the other hand, Rahul and Gurmeet together would have taken less than 15 days to finish the job. Okay. However, they all worked together for 6 days, followed by Rakshita, who worked alone for 3 more days to finish the job. Okay. So basically, हमें पता है that the total work has to be a multiple of 7. नहीं, it can't even be a multiple of 7. कुछ और करना पड़ेगा. Rahul, Rakshita and Gurmeet, I will just take them as A, B and C. तो A, B and C, if they do it 7 times, this is less than the total work. Okay. But I know that 6 into ABC, मतलब I'm adding all of their efficiencies, plus 3 into Rakshita is equal to total work. That means 3 into Rakshita is greater than 1 into ABC, right? तो ही हो पाएगा, बिकॉज साथ में टोटल काम नहीं होता है, टोटल काम से थोड़ा कम होता है. सो 3 into Rakshita, just a minute. Yeah, slight glitch. Yeah, so 3 into Rakshita is greater than 1 into ABC. तो A plus B plus C से ज़्यादा होगा इसका. तो her total work in 7 days. So now what is the total work? Total work is greater than 7 ABC. So total work, now this is, so if I multiply 7 on both sides, 21 into Rakshita is greater than the total work. मतलब she will take less than 21 days to finish the job, because उसका 21 days में तो total work से ज़्यादा हो जाता है. So by default 21 cannot be the answer. If Rakshita had worked alone on the job, number of days that she would have taken to finish the job cannot be. It cannot be 21 days. It has to be less than 21 days. That is how you solve this question. Not a straightforward question, but थोड़ा अलग तरीके से सोचना पड़ता है इसमें. Anil mixes cocoa with sugar in the ratio 3:2 to prepare a mixture A. Okay, mixture A में there is cocoa to sugar which is 3:2. and coffee with sugar. Oh, 7 is to 3. So now there is coffee also. Coffee to sugar in 7 is to 3 in mixture B. He combines A and B in the ratio 2 is to 3. इनका total है 10, इनका total है 5. So I will first make them equal by ratio so that I'll make these 6 and 4. Now they are mixed in the ratio 2 is to 3. So this has to be multiplied by 2. There is going to be 12 of cocoa, 8 of sugar, and here 3. So 9 of sugar and 21 of coffee. The total will be how much? 30, 20, 50. Now, if he mixes C, now this becomes C. So C is what? 12 of cocoa, 17 of sugar, and 21 of coffee. If he mixes C with an equal amount of milk to make a drink, so that is the total now becomes 100. The percentage of sugar in this drink will be, sugar will be 17 by 100 giving you 17%. That is my answer. A very straightforward, a very fast question. It was only easy because we solved it in the right manner. This is the easiest approach to it. There are 3 persons A, B, C in a room. If a person D joins the room, the average weight of the persons in the room reduces by X. Okay. If E joins the room, the average weight of the persons in the room increases by 2 kg. The weight of E is 12 kg more than D. Okay, now a very simple thing. This is something that I teach in averages also. If by D coming, his weight, if their difference is 8, 12, if he reduces, if he wants to reduce the weight by 1 kilo, then D has to be 4 kilo lesser than the average. So he will come in with the average weight and then take away -1, -1, -1. So he will take 1 away from everybody. So that is why D has to be average -4. And similarly, if E wants to give double of that, E wants to add 2 kgs, then E has to be this plus 8. This is the average. If you understand, the difference between them in this case is also 12. So I can rest assured that means that जब D आया सबका वजन 1 kg से कम हो गया and जब E आया तब सबका वजन 2 kg से बढ़ गया. Now, the value of X, I mean as the value of X is 1. It's as simple as that. A very simple straightforward question, just तुम्हें proper approach पता होना चाहिए. Now again guys, just a reminder of Crack Every Test का नया बैच just चालू हो रहा है. You guys obviously are going to be able to join. अगर तुम CAT दे रहे हो बहुत ज़्यादा seriously, अगर CAT का preparation बहुत अच्छा जा रहा है, then great. Then you can join our December batch. But if not, then October 1st को we have a batch that is coming up. It is literally going to be life changing for you. The December batch is also going to be for the people जो लोग CAT दे रहे हैं. Immediately don't wait for it, don't wait to take an admission because इसमें seats बहुत limited है. Once the seats are over, your admission will be not possible with Crack Every Test and you will miss out on the best institute for CET prep. So yeah, that's a suggestion for you guys. To give you just a reminder again, 69 students have gone to JBMS in Sydenham. 69, and out of the 300 students at JBMS in Sydenham, 69 are Crack Every Test students. So we can say a very, very good number. Yep. The number of coins collected per week by two coin collectors A and B are in the ratio 3 is to 4. So I will take A and B as 3x and 4x. If the total number of coins collected by A in 5 weeks is a multiple of 7, in 5 weeks, for this to be a multiple of 7, 7 कहीं से आता नहीं है, तो I will need to multiply these both by 7. 21x by 28 करना पड़ेगा. Only then will this ever be a multiple of 7. Now, and the total number of coins collected by B in 3 weeks is a multiple of 24. B in 3 weeks is a multiple of 24. So now this is 21x. 21x into 3 कर दिया तो ये 24 का मल्टीपल बनना चाहिए. बट यहाँ पे ऑलरेडी 24 कैसे बनता है? 6 into 4. 6 into 4 इसमें से I already have 4 here. I already have 3 here. I only need 2 extra. This is 4 into 7 and this is 3. So 6 into 4 के लिए I only need 2 extra. So what I'll do is that I'll multiply both of these by 2. So 42x and this will be 56x. I'm still maintaining the ratio of 3 is to 4. Understand this is 14 into 3, 14 into 4. Nothing is being changed. Now, the minimum possible number of coins collected by A in 1 week is, the minimum possible is going to be 42. 42 is the answer. You type it out or you mark the answer and you move ahead. That is how you solve this question in a very, very fast manner. A fruit seller has a stock of mangoes, bananas, and apples with at least one fruit of each type. Okay, there is mangoes, there is bananas, and there is apples. At the beginning of a day, the number of mangoes make 40% of a stock. So I will take total stock as 5x. The mangoes will be 2x. And bananas और apples के बारे में कुछ नहीं दिया है. So I will take them as B and A. He sells half of the mangoes, that is X, 96 bananas, and 40% of apples, so 0.4 apples. And at the end of the day, he ends up selling 50% of fruits. So this should be equal to 50% of fruits, that is 2.5x. So I get 96 plus 0.4a is equal to 1.5x because the x went there. And if I want to make this a little better, then I will just multiply this everything by 10. So I will get 960 plus 4a is equal to 15x. Now let's make an equation out of this. 960 is equal to 15x minus 4a. अंडरस्टैंड दैट 960 15 का मल्टीपल है तो 4 भी 15 का मल्टीपल, 4a भी 15 का मल्टीपल होना चाहिए तो ही ये बन सकता है, अदरवाइज बनेगा नहीं. अगर मुझे मिनिमम 4 को चाहिए तो एंड व्हाट डू आई हैव टू फाइंड स्मॉलेस्ट पॉसिबल टोटल नंबर ऑफ फ्रूट्स इन द मार्केट, तो आई विल टेक द स्मॉलेस्ट पॉसिबल वैल्यू ऑफ a दैट इज 15 तो ही बनेगा बिकॉज 15 का मल्टीपल तो ही बनेगा. इफ आई टेक a as 15 then this will become what, I'm sorry my bad. ये 60 यहाँ पे ऐड हो जाएगा. आई विल गेट x का वैल्यू एज 1020 डिवाइडेड बाय 15 and that amounts to 333 3 into 5 3 into 340 and यहाँ पे 5x मिल जाएगा. 5x is equal to 340. Why did I not cancel? Why did I not cancel this? Because smallest number of total number of fruits पूछा गया है and I know that my total number of fruits is 5x. तो मैंने 5 को कैंसिल नहीं किया और 5x यहाँ पे ले लिया, यहाँ से यहाँ ट्रैवल कर लिया वो. तो 5x is equal to 340 and 340 is the total number of fruits that I had at the start of the day. That is how you solve this question in a very, very smart and a very, very nice manner. You need to know how to solve things fast and you need to know how to do things in the perfect way possible. Now, as I told you, these are the features of the course and all of you might already know a lot about Crackable. तुम हमारे चैनल काफ़ी टाइम से फॉलो कर रहे हो तो there are live mock solvings analysis. I'll literally teach you कैसे पूरा mock solve करना है from the start to end. I will give you my exact strategy. On top of that, we are also going to have strategy lectures to teach you how to make your own strategy. तुम मेरी strategy सीखोगे, मैं तुम्हें अपनी strategy भी बनाना सिखाऊंगा. We have 94 plus high quality mock test. That does not include topic wise mock test. Topic wise इससे भी ज़्यादा है. And 270 plus hours of live lectures. This is something that nobody else is doing for you. So literally the best thing that you need to do for your CET prep is joining Crack Every Test. Now, Gautam and Suhani working together can finish a job in 20 days. If Gautam does only 60% of his usual work on a day, Suhani must do 150% of her usual work on that day to make up for it. Then the total number of days required for the faster worker to complete the job working alone is. So let's see. Total work is how much? 20 Gautam plus 20 of Suhani. But this is equal to 60% of Gautam's usual. So that is 0.6 into 20g. So that is 12g. Plus 150% of her usual work. So that is 30 Suhani. And I end up getting 8g is equal to 10s and g by s. I get the ratio of the efficiencies as 5 and 4. Now this is an important thing. Now I will find the total work. The total work is what? 20 into 5 that is 100 plus 20 into 4 that is 80 is equal to 180. Now the number of days required by the faster worker to finish the job. Faster worker is Gautam divided by 5 is 36. You get the answer as 36 in a very fast manner. He alone can finish the job of 180 units at 5 units per day in 36 days. That is how we solve this question in a very, very fast manner. So guys, this basically told you how to solve cat questions in a very nice manner. Now you guys need to know, अगर सही तरीके से सॉल्व नहीं किया तो कैट में बहुत नुकसान हो सकता है, और सही तरीके से किया तो बहुत जल्दी सॉल्व हो सकता है, बहुत फास्ट और बहुत इफेक्टिवली अच्छे मार्क्स तुम्हें मिल सकते हैं. So if you guys like this video, please click on the like button, and if there is anything else that you need, just put it in the comments and I'll make sure to help you out with that. Also please make sure that अगर तुम CET के लिए prep कर रहे हो, then you take the admission fast, because वरना the batch will fill up. ठीक है. बाय एवरीवन, बेस्ट ऑफ लक फॉर कैट.